Welcome to the Street Report Connection with Tommy. This SmackDown video. Spoilers as well as your WWE main event. SmackDown will also be live on the network very soon, as their deal with NBC company has been redone. So they're extending their business with them. Once again, there will be no SmackDown post-show on the network this week. The pre-show is still scheduled though. Bo Dallas will debut on May 23rd episode of SmackDown from London, but not this week's show as originally planned. Word is that this was a creative decision so that they could give Bo's return the proper spotlight. A new Legends of Wrestling Roundtable will premiere on the live feed of the WWE Network this Friday at 8 p.m. It will feature Good Old JR, Mike Graham, Dusty Rhodes, Pat Patterson, and Michael P.S. Hayes discussing the careers of Ric Flair and Sergeant Slaughter. It was previously noted that Bo Dallas would be making his return to WWE's main roster in this coming Friday's SmackDown, but that has been pushed back, and Bo is now confirmed to appear on May 23rd SmackDown broadcast. Then, so you'll still get the vignettes. The latest kayfabe commentaries guest booker DVD features the former WWE creative writer Bruce Prichard discussing the infamous Montreal screwjob as someone who was in Vince McMahon's inner circle at the time, and a video for that. Last Storm gave props to WWE Developmental and the many talents who have came through developmental on the main roster from Raw, as he tweeted, other than Triple H, Show, RVD, how many current WWE stars haven't come through the developmental system? Hashtag Raw, hashtag NXT is future. Mattel will be releasing their first ever Ric Flair action figure soon. I'll post a picture of it at the end of this video. It's part of the Defining Moment series. Again, thanks to Ringside Collectibles. And again, I'll show that picture at the end of the video. The dark match before the main event taping in Greensboro, North Carolina saw Adam Rose quickly defeat El Loco with his finisher. And a dark match in between the main event and SmackDown taping saw Tyson Kidd defeat Sami Zayn with a blockbuster. Two members of Adam Rose's Rosebuds group at the tapings were local indie women's wrestler Chastity Taylor and the daughter of wrestling legend Tully Blanchard Tessa. WWE legend Jim the Anvil Neidhart was backstage at the SmackDown tapings in Greensboro. Natalia noted that they were working on a project, possibly for Divas. Excuse me. NXT producer Ryan Katz played the lemon in Adam Rose's Rosebuds group on Raw on Monday night. NXT diva Becky Lynch was also apparently in the group. Noted before that The Rock could end up being headliner for the 2015 WWE Hall of Fame class. Word now is that Mickie James and Rikishi may also be inducted next year as well. Former WWE star Harry David Hart Smith choked out a thief while in Amsterdam this week. Smith witnessed a man steal a woman's purse, and while 3 security guards were having a hard time with the man, Smith jumped in, took the guy down, and put him in the chokehold. The man actually started tapping out, but Smith held the choke on him for a while allowing security to take him away. It was said that the man went from ultra-aggressive to calm very quickly. WWE has announced that the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryans successfully underwent neck surgery today in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with Dr. James Maroon. Bryan is now wearing a soft neck brace and is already out of bed. He is expected to be released from the hospital in 1 to 2 days. WWE noted that a lingering nerve issue with Bryan's neck caused them to have to perform the cervical foraminotomy in order to decompress the root of the nerve. During that procedure, surgeons go in through the back of the neck and shave the inside edges of joints in the neck and spine that are causing compression in order to prevent the eventual collapse of the spinal disc. WWE adds that there is no timetable for Bryans' return yet. Usual recovery from this procedure for heavy physical activity is 2 to 3 months. And WWE sources were expecting Bryan to return around SummerSlam, and WWE will address the state of the title on this coming Raw on Monday from London. And expect the tapings to be done 8 hours prior to the actual TV time, normal of 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 7 Central Time is my time. WWE talent Sakamoto was at an NXT Live event last week, but has not been re-signed by WWE as of now. Roman Reigns ended up getting stitches for the cut above his right eye that has been reported. The impression given was that he does not have a concussion. Only thank the good Lord for that. John Cena versus Luke Harper and the Usos versus Cody Rhodes and Goldust is currently scheduled for Monday's Raw from London. Batista is now confirmed for Monday's Raw as well from London, but has not been, and he's been added to the travel plans. He should already be there as well. Storyline coming out of Alicia Fox's meltdown on this week's main event is that ring announcer Tony Chimmel suffered a concussion after she slapped him. Alicia tweeted that she sent Chimmel flowers and hoped that he gets better soon. With NBC Universal, we're discussing earlier, and WWE expecting to announce a new TV deal anytime soon. Was definitely done a deal today, and a lot of speculation that this will mean SmackDown goes live on Tuesday nights. JR also believes that this will happen, as he tweeted today. If NBC/Universal keeps at WWE programming with a significant right fee increase, I'm guessing SmackDown goes live on Tuesdays on Sci-Fi. This Saturday's episode of Beyond the Ring on the WWE Network will focus on Randy Orton. Roman Reigns was busted open after knocking heads with Randy Orton at a WWE Live event in Glasgow. There was some fear initially that Reigns may have suffered a concussion, but the fear has seemed to lessen over the last 12 hours. And John Cena noted on Wednesday that he has got a new personal weightlifting record of 360 pounds, a new personal best. For those wondering, it was the Olympic lift, clean and jerk, that he did the 360 pounds on. His deadlift and bench are much higher, and but he broke his record for the Olympic lift. And I'll post the link for the actual pictures, many of them on there, and I might, if I can, I think I might post the actual lift for the 360 pounds at the end of the video. Batista has not been advertised for next week's Raw and SmackDown from London, but that doesn't mean he will appear. As I just told you a few minutes ago, he has been added to the Go Home Raw and SmackDown that takes place the week before Payback. And European Tour Picks has Roman Reigns below the eyebrow gouge shown at this site. And there's also another site as well. Other photos of events that was going on, as these photos of the Randy Orton and Roman Reigns actual wrestling short videos are posted on that link as well. New episodes of Slam City featuring Brock Lesnar versus Sheamus in the movies and Rey Mysterio versus Damien Sandow are now available at WWESlamCity.com and will be added to the WWE Network soon. The Miz and Summer Rae are scheduled to wrap filming up on WWE Studios The Marine 4 this week. The Miz is scheduled for the European tour that begins this week, and Summer may be going as well. We actually heard that The Miz may have finished filming sometime last week, and I believe from the photos they are both on the tour. The WWE Studios WWE Films' Road to Paloma has been receiving some positive reviews on entertainment sites. And here's the video link for that. WWE main event opens up with Renee Young and Sheamus in the ring. Heyman doesn't want Sheamus' name spoke in the same sentence as a Paul Heyman guy. He starts bragging about the Undertaker streak being ended by Brock Lesnar. WWE United States Champion Sheamus interrupts and comes to the ring. Sheamus reminds Heyman who is, and he's champion. Sheamus says he's going to kick Heyman's face in if he doesn't get out of the ring in 5 seconds. Heyman says Sheamus can't act like this in front of a lady. Sheamus asks Renee to leave the ring, and Heyman pleads with her. Sheamus starts counting to 5. Heyman dares Sheamus to kick him in the face. Heyman runs out of the ring right before the 5 count. Cesaro suddenly attacks Sheamus from behind and nails gets in the neutralizers. Cesaro goes for the Cesaro swing, but Heyman stops him, and fans boo. They leave the ring, and Sheamus tries to recover. Heyman said he stops Cesaro from doing the swing so that there's something left of Sheamus for later in the evening. Heyman says Cesaro won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It will teach Sheamus why he's the main event tonight. Cesaro's music hits, and Sheamus looks on pissed. Silicone segment, Dolph Ziggler versus Damien Sandow as we go to network commercials. Of course, Dolph Ziggler and Damien Sandow was up next. Back for the break, out comes Sandow. Sandow takes a mic and says since he can't get a mic backstage, he'll have to take one out here. He says that there are people who don't want to hear what he has to say, but suddenly he's interrupted by Ziggler's music, and out he comes. Sandow takes control after some back and forth action in the ring and out of the ring. Sandow ends up getting a 2 count. He stomps and drops several knees before showing off to the crowd some. Ziggler tries to fight back. Sandow runs into an elbow. Sandow counters and beats Ziggler down with some more elbows. Ziggler makes another comeback, but Sandow goes for the leg submission. Ziggler finally makes it to the bottom rope and breaks the hold. Sandow then drops some more knees. Ziggler nails a zigzag out of nowhere for the win. Next match, we got Emma versus Alicia Fox. We come back from the network commercials, and we get Emma. Then Alicia was out next. Alicia took the mic, says she's kind of surprised Emma showed up, and immediately slaps her. Alicia goes to work on Emma, but the referee backs her off, and after the cheap chop, Alicia with more stomps until the bell finally rings. Alicia with a backbreaker. Alicia picks up Emma and then tosses her through the ropes out to the floor. Alicia then throws her into the barrier. Emma comes back in the ring and has one of her moves blocked. Alicia talks trash and keeps Emma down. Emma then rolls her up out of nowhere for the win. After the match, Emma leaves the ring, but Alicia attacks her. Emma is just trying to get away and finally does. Alicia argues with the referee. Alicia says she's underrated. Alicia goes to ringside and then apologizes to a crew member and Tony Schimmel. She mushes and slaps Schimmel around. She says she loves him. She outs the crew member also. She comes over and messes with Byron Saxton and Tom Phillips also. Now she jumps up and down on the announcer's table after demanding that they give her their money. She shoves paper in their match and knocks them over in their chairs. She stomps on the top of the table some more. She stomps back in the ring and the fans boo. And we see Sheamus backstage walking. Renee approaches him for a comment. Sheamus says it won't be a match, it will be a fight tonight. We're going to look at what happened to Daniel Bryan on Raw. Then we get the Sheamus versus Cesaro main event. We go right to the ring. Out comes United States Champion Sheamus for a non-title match. They cut to the network commercial. We come back and Cesaro is out with Paul Heyman. They brawl start the match as Heyman looks on. Cesaro rolls to the floor for a breather and some advice from Heyman. Sheamus awaits, but finally runs out. He chases Cesaro out of the ring. Sheamus pulls Cesaro out and sends him into the steps. Sheamus brings Cesaro back in, but Cesaro goes right back to the floor with Heyman. Cesaro runs up the apron with uppercuts. A third knocks Sheamus off his feet and onto the ropes. Cesaro then gets a DDT on the ropes and the apron. Cesaro worked Sheamus into the corner, and Sheamus turns it around and unloads. Sheamus with a high knee in the corner, and Sheamus goes to the apron and comes back in with a battering ram for a 2 count. Sheamus then gets a forearm shot to the chest on the apron. Sheamus suplexes Cesaro back in for a 2 count. Cesaro comes back with big uppercuts and a pin attempt. We come back from a quick break, and Cesaro is in control. Hitting Sheamus with an elbow. Sheamus fights back out of the corner with forearms. Cesaro with more uppercuts. Cesaro with a big kick to the face. More back and forth as Sheamus hits the Irish curse backbreaker, but can't get the win. Another big slam and a pin attempt by Sheamus. Sheamus goes for more forearms on the apron, but it's blocked. Sheamus blocks white noise. Cesaro blocks white noise. And then a brogue kick. And Cesaro with a German suplex for a 2. Cesaro goes for the neutralizer, but it's blocked with the white noise for a 2 count. Cesaro ducks a brogue kick and drops Sheamus over the top rope. Cesaro goes to the top, but Sheamus knocks him out to the floor. Sheamus then leaps out and takes Cesaro back down. Cesaro dumps Sheamus over into the timekeeper's area. They continue brawling around ringside. They tumble over the barrier and continue to brawl until they both get counted out. After the bell, they continue brawling around ringside and back into the ring. Heyman gets in the way and tries to get Cesaro to safety. Cesaro ends up eating a brogue kick. Heyman and Cesaro regroup on the floor and Sheamus celebrates with the fans, and the main event goes off the air. Thanks to Chris Lee, Ray E, and at Caleb DV88 for the following SmackDown spoilers from SmackDown tapings in Greensboro, North Carolina from Tuesday night. SmackDown starts off with John Cena coming out to a big pop. He sends the condolences to Daniel Bryan, which gets a cheap pop. Cena cuts a promo on the last man standing match against Bray Wyatt at Payback. Cena insinuates that Wyatt has no balls. Cena sings, "I've got no pearls in my pants" to mock Bray Wyatt's song. He accepts a challenge for Payback. Cena issues an open challenge and says he will face anyone that Bray chooses tonight. Bray appears on the big screen and cuts a promo. Bo Dallas Victor airs. Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus the Usos was up next. Cody played a heel and got pinned after taking a super kick and splash from Jimmy Uso. Cody acted upset with Goldust after the match. Los Matadors and El Torito were out next as 3MB was out with Hornswoggle. Heath Slater versus El Torito was next. The Torito wins what was described as a lame comedy match. Natalya versus Nikki Bella was up next with Eva Marie as special referee. Correspondent says Eva can't ref any better than she can wrestle. Nikki got the win after what was described as a botch fest. Dolph Ziggler talked to Renee Young, cut a backstage promo on Batista. He says Batista is the weak link of the Evolution, and tonight he will show him up. Batista versus Dolph Ziggler was next. Ziggler come out first, followed by Batista to the Evolution theme. Ziggler won by disqualification after Batista hit him with a low blow. Ziggler then takes a Batista bomb, and Batista beats Ziggler around the ringside area and then came back to a power bomb on the barrier. Sheamus was out first, followed by Titus O'Neil. Titus asked how Sheamus can be United States champion when he's not even from the U.S. Titus calls Sheamus a funny color, hot mayonnaise white. The match starts and Sheamus gets the very quick win with a brogue kick. Santana Marella and Emma come out for a match against Damian Sandow. Cena won with a quick squash match with a Cobra. After the match, Sandow cut a promo about how he's always handcuffed, but is a good little soldier. The mic cuts off on him. He walks up the ramp acting like his hands are cuffed behind his back, saying he's being held back. R-Truth comes out to a big pop, and he's from Charlotte. Paul Heyman is out next for a promo. Cesaro versus R-Truth starts. Cesaro wins the short match with a neutralizer. John Cena is out for the main event. The Wyatt family comes out and surrounds the ring, but the Usos run out to even the score. Bray picks Eric Rowan to face Cena. Cena wins with the attitude adjustment. SmackDown ends with Bray staring Cena down from the ramp, which sets up the dark match main event, which saw the Usos and John Cena defeat the Wyatt family. The match went less than 1 minute after the heels caught finishers from all three babyface. And one of them, it doesn't say which one, all three babyfaces pinned Luke Harper. And that concludes the spoilers for SmackDown and results from the main event for this week of May 17th, 2014. Thanks again. God bless. Peace out. See you wouldn't want to be ya. Well, if you didn't know, you better call me, bro.